Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwame Sha'ala, Kuhaloyimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwap that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. I wanted to touch on a little bit of this video right here. This guy right here, his name is Anthony Spade. He always puts up, overall videos of the so-called black woman being scantless as hell and kind of giving you the view of, not just so-called black women, but men as well, but just to show you how foul our people are. So what you see right here, and I'm playing this for educational purposes only. And, I'm not getting any monetary value or anything off of it. But as you can see, this young lady right here, she's wherever she's at with some other nigga. And this broke ass nigga don't even have money to get her a meal. She's calling her man on the phone to order food for the both of them. And that just lets you know, man, how low down and cutthroat our people can be. And I'm not this nigga, this adulterous ass nigga. I would have to go, I can't say I would have to go as far as faulting him the most, but I would, because he's supposed to be the man and supposed to have sense, and not, see, this is some emotional, effeminate shit. And the apostles always be talking about, too, is borderline homosexual to be dealing with another man's woman. It really is, you know what I'm saying? Because a woman is only supposed to be with one man throughout her lifetime. Now, if her husband dies, she can legally get married again. But other than that, she's supposed to be with that man until he dies. He's supposed to be the only one to ever penetrate her, man. But anyway, we're going to play some of the video, and you're going to see just how foul this bitch is. Slakia for the language, but, what the scripture talks about, the female dog, man. A shameless woman is counted as a dog. The scripture says that. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that real quick. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 25, also known as the book of Sirach. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. And this neither one of these niggas got no fear of the Lord. And you're gonna clearly see that this is just this is your flood behavior generation, man. So let's play some of the video.
What you doing?
Nothing. With my friend. Can you order me some food?
Yeah, what you want?
I think, is Chick-fil-A still open?
And it's crazy that this stupid ass nigga sitting there filming it. And then they be wondering why, niggas rolling down on them and gunning their asses down, bro. That this is a proud ass nigga, bro. This is Israel, man. The scripture talks about how, let me get another one. So like Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. That word sottish goes off into silly, foolish, stupid as hell. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And that's for both of them. Wicked as hell, bro. But this is how far we've fallen from royalty, man. This is a part of those curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28 right here. There was a time when you would never do nothing like that to one of your brothers, man. And guess what? This guy, he's gonna reap something that he hasn't ever thought of before, because he's gonna reap what he's sown, and she's gonna get the same too. She's gonna reap what and the Lord is gonna judge both of them, man. They're gonna get judged for that, man. Deuteronomy 28. Let's get verse 54 real quick. Wickedness, man. Verse 54. So that a man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. See? He got a very evil eye towards his brother for dealing with this man's woman like that. And he should want to deal with a bitch that would get on the phone and call her. Come on, bro. You dealing with a bitch that will call, she's with you, You know she got a man. She'll call her man to order food for you. Well, he don't know that, he's ordering food for you. But you dealing with a woman that's so goddamn scandalous that'll do her man like that. So what do you think she's going to do to you? Crazy, bro. Verse 54 again, so that the man that is tender among you, Deuteronomy 28 and 24, Salakia. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children which he shall lead. These are the curses that are on the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. That's how we know we're the Israelites. Verse 56, it says, the tender and delicate woman among you. This chick is not tender and delicate. She may look like it, being a little cute woman, but this bitch is vicious. It says, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil towards her husband, which will be her man, and she's calling to order food for her in her adulterous situation right now. This shit is crazy, bro. Her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. Can't get around it, man. Can't get around it. Hey, this is flood behavior right here. Damn, where the fuck did the video go? Salakia, man.
Trump's Project 2025 agenda will give him unchecked political power with no guardrails, and it would take black.
Came out of it.
I think is Chick-fil-A still open? Oh, okay. How like Applebee's?
Applebee's today?
No, that's why I'm asking you to send me some food.
What you want?
Beggars can't be choosers, for one. If you're calling to ask for food, you're jumping from Chick-fil-A to Applebee's trying to see what's open. You're testing them to see what you can get away with. Ultimately, if a woman calls you out the blue for food, she's always trying to impress somebody else.
Hold on.
Just get whatever. I'm gonna eat whatever.
Can you do the 2 for $20? It's the loaded mashed potatoes, chicken, and then the fajitas.
She just got
and two large lemonade. The fajitas and then the 2 for $20.
2 for $20? Mm-hmm. What you need 2 meals for?
Cause it's me and my friend.
Another red flag.
Through. We've seen enough, but this just shows you, man. Like, hey, when you see. There's that scripture that talks about jealousy of a man. What is that? Proverbs 28, I think. I'm not sure. But let me see though. Salakia. Nope, it's not that one. Bear with me real quick. The jealousy of a man. And again, like I said, both of them are going to get what's coming to them, man. Let me see, damn, am I spelling this wrong? Salakia, bear with me. Let me get this one real quick. Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. Straight up, man. And she's just sitting there laughing, giggling like, ain't shit wrong, you know what I'm saying? And she'll brag to her girls about this. Matter of fact, this is probably, if she's like this, more than likely every friend, her mom is probably like this, her grandmama is probably like this, all her aunties, her girl cousins, and all her friends are probably just like this. That's why the apostles always tell us, brothers, hey man, be careful when you're dealing with these women, man. They're not fucking worth it. You ordering 2 meals, and this simp ass nigga, he not asking like, well, he did ask, well, why do you need 2 meals? It's my friend. No, well, you and your friend get your fucking asses up and go do some damn shopping. You should be cooking something, bitch. Man, I'm telling you, bro, this place is through, man. I'm trying to think how that other scripture is worded, though. It says he won't accept no ransom. Let me see. No, it's in Proverbs. Oh, it was in Proverbs 6. Salaki. Let me start at verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. So that's a dumbass nigga sitting there filming that. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. He just doesn't know that these things are going to come back on him. A wound and a dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. It's plenty, you know how many niggas, man, that's in a grave or that's in jail, and as soon as that shit happened to him, everybody in the neighborhood was like, yep, that nigga got what he deserved. I knew it was coming. That's why the scripture says, who would pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent or come near wild beasts, roughly paraphrasing? That's pretty much what you're doing, man. That's like, you know what I'm saying, you know, pretty much running up and trying to pet a lion, man. Crazy, bro. Verse 34, for jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So if this guy come across this guy, he's going to get busy. If he got any, you know, umph like that, which he more than likely don't, because obviously, you know, he don't have no, I'm not saying that, you know, a man won't order his woman no food. But it's like, okay, so generally, if a man is dealing with a woman like that, he's more likely going to make sure that she's got some money in her pockets. Like, okay, well, why don't you just, I gave you money, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you just grab something? This shit is retarded, bro. I've seen videos where the chick jumped in the back seat with another nigga, and she's on her phone bragging about how her man think the nigga's an Uber driver. Niggas is pulling up on bitches acting like Uber drivers, man, and riding away with a guy's wife, man. This place is through. You can't get around it. But let's go off into let's go back into this perfect chapter right here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and chapter 26. We're gonna get a few out of these, and we'll end out, man. Yahawaratazah. But hey, be careful, man, brothers, man. Be careful. And the scriptures talks about they have that haughty look. You can see it on them. Here it is right here, verse 9. Ecclesiasticus 26, also known as the book of Sirach, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. You can pretty much look, I mean, being in this truth, you can look at a woman and tell she's about nothing. Straight up. Because even the ones that don't have the haughty looks and the eyelids, they ain't about shit. But you can clearly see with a lot of these women, they got that talk. They talk all smooth. You know, pretty much they damn Satan, man. They are overall a so-called white man in a black woman's body. A goddamn serpent, bro. You got to be careful with these chicks, man. Verse 10, if thy daughter be shameless, which this is a shameless woman, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Because what's going to happen is she's going to reap what she's sown. See, she learned this. I'm pretty certain she learned this from her mama and them. Straight up, you know, but maybe not. But either way, she's going to be destroyed, man. Verse 11, it says, watch over her, an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespasses against thee. So this right here is not even something that we should be even marveling at. This is your standard black woman moving about the earth day to day, man. I was just talking with my neighbor. I said the best thing that they have at Walmart is self-checkout. So I don't have to walk through one of those lines and have my shit checked out by one of these old weird-ass black women, man. Because they got the Ugg mug on their face. They looking stupid as hell with them dumbass nails on, them dumbass eyelashes, and looking at you like you are the worst thing that ever walked the planet. Nope, I can beep, 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 all that shit, self-checkout, and I'm out the door. Literally. Straight up, bro. Verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. But every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. And you know what that means. She gonna open them legs up to whoever got it. You know, whoever can do something for her. She'll bounce from dude to dude. Won't care, let them bust all off in her and shit. She's swallowing this and that. You know, just disgusting, bro. And then she'll come back home. You seen the guy she just got done, you know, his wicked ass. And she'll go and deal with her man. She'll go deal with this nigga like she ain't done nothing wrong. Verse 13, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fat his bones. See? But these women don't have no grace these days, man. Verse 14, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And you know she ain't got no well instructed mind, because you can clearly see she was raised by her animalistic ass black mama, more than likely. Verse 15, a shamefast and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. But we know she's not on that level. Come on, bro. It's crazy, man. But let me go to verse, let me see. Verse 23. No, let me get verse 22 and 23. And harlot, which is what this bitch is, shall be accounted as spittle. So she's nothing. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. See? A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So maybe the nigga the nigga just wicked as hell, and he was gifted with this clown from the Lord. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Verse 24, a dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, man. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. See? A loud crying woman and a scold, she be sought out to drive away the enemies. But anyway, let's go back. Ecclesiastes chapter 25. These two chapters, man, are perfect when it comes to displaying the woman, man. Verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Ooh. And that's something that's being prayed for. You should be praying for that, brothers. Whew. Verse 16, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Whew. Man, bro. Verse 21. Let me get verse 20 as well, Salakia. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for her pleasure. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. And that's pretty much what probably was what's going on with the simp that's on the other end of the phone. Gonna order this bitch 2 meals, one for the nigga that she and see that type of stuff like that's the type of stuff that'll set even the calmest dude over the top, man. Verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And that's the reason why she's able to do shit like that. Because in America, the so-called white man protects them in that activity, man. There's nothing this guy can do about that. In the ancient world, she would have been put to death along with that stupid ass nigga that's filming. Verse 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. You ain't got to be dealing with these crazy ass chicks, man. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. You going to work, you handling bills, you doing what you're supposed to do as far as the household and family. And you know, I had a woman the other night, I done a video on it. It was a lady, she was talking, it's a lady that worked at the supermarket, and she's at the checkout. But she, you know, on her little break or whatever, she was talking about her husband and all. Yeah, I was unhappy, and we was together 20 years, but I left him. but she left him with her son, his son and their son. They got a child together. But her daughter that the guy was helping her raise from 8 months old, that's not even his daughter, she left her fucking daughter with him too. I said, well, god damn. And she was upset with me because, I kind of cut into her like, well, shit, you the main reason why I wouldn't even fuck with these black women out here these days. You're a perfect example. What? What do you mean? I was unhappy. Bitch, you was with the man 20 years. You don't think that he was unhappy helping raise your child that wasn't even his? And then you leave the fucking child with him? You don't think that there was days that he wasn't happy? I said, what about, and then she's talking that Christian shit. Well, what about the death do us part that y'all vow in these churches? Well, I'm going to have to just take that up with God. I said, well, yeah, you're right. You are. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I couldn't believe it, but I could. It didn't, I could, because I think she's like in her 50s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, hey, all right. We gonna see how about that happiness. You know what I'm saying? When shit hits the fans, and straight wild niggas is breaking your damn door down to ravish you. See, shit about to get nasty out here. All this little cute shit like this here. See, this little chick right here with that fat ass, none of that's gonna matter. Them big tits, that's not gonna matter. And you niggas, man. This is why 2/3 of niggas must be destroyed, bro. This nigga sitting there recording this shit like that's so goddamn cool. Like, nigga, bro, I'm gonna keep it classy, man. Salakia, I done said enough. It just pisses you off, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some real grossed out, nasty shit from both of them, man. And it shows you absolutely no class, man. This is what you call brute beast. These motherfuckers is no different than animals, man. They're no different than a stray dog or a cat walking the street, except they got a brain that they're not using. That's it. This is disgusting. It's very and come on, bro. And these women get on camera and they'll just let you know what it is. That's why these dudes is like, they just like, man, fuck y'all now. And when shit hit the fans, y'all gonna be some lonely asses, gonna be scared and terrified as fuck when these people will be out here acting a damn fool, because it's coming. Flood behavior, man. So I'm gonna end off there, man. I pray that this lesson was edifying with that. Kwam Yasha Allah and a Baba Ball. Disgusting, man.